up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats are with another Skibidi reaction for you. You guys let me know that ISOTOILET just dropped a pretty important theory that I need to peep out, and this one is called DAFUQ helps Skibidi toilet, ? Now what he means by DAFUQ, we're actually talking about a secret agent, but a lot of us have the exact same theory, is that the secret agent is also DAFUQ, and it looks like he's been helping, I don't say the Skibidis, I think the Alliance. So I'm not sure where he's going with this, but you guys say it's important. We need to peep it out right now. But before we do, can you show ISOTOILET some love by subscribing to this channel? And if you enjoy my reaction, please smash that subscribe and like button. It's absolutely free and it greatly helps out the channel. But enough talking, let's get to reacting and roll that bomb ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo, woo. Oh, Sauce Gang.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
I've rewatched episode 66 many times and realized that I left out a lot of important things in the last analysis.
It's okay.
Today,
we don't miss
I will
stuff.
tell you all the secrets and Easter eggs I missed. You will find out why DAFUQ is helping Skibidi toilets for real. Are the Titans alive, and why do TV men find the agents to be the enemy?
Skibidis?
Get your tea and snacks ready and watch the video to the end. It's going to be interesting. Let's go. We're going to start with the simple things I didn't notice. First of all, at this point, we see a green glow in the distance. We know for a fact that DAFUQ makes the same glow when he teleports. It's been done in previous episodes.
Multiple times.
Also, right after
But
this,
we've also seen him teleport and there not be a green glow. So that's the weird thing.
POV cameraman is looking at the tablet and seeing this sad picture. But if you look a little earlier, you can see a green
DAFUQ's face,
glow and a
then
different
another
lighting.
message.
It's really hard to make out, but I tried to analyze each frame. It probably says, "Your Titans are dead."
Yeah, it was either that or it was run, Titans are dead. I think Elite Cameraman thought it said run.
You can also see DAFUQ Boom's face at one moment.
Yep.
Okay, now we know for sure that DAFUQ intercepted the signal and changed the message on the tablet. Maybe he sent it on his own. Let's find out. If you look closely, despite the green glow, the picture is still the same, which means someone sent that message. It's really weird that "Your Titans are dead" was changed to Skibidi, Skibidi, Skibidi. I mean, what does that change for agents?
Yep.
Such a caption might let the agents know that the Skibidi have taken over their communications and are now sending messages to the entire Alliance. But again, it seems very illogical and pointless. But I think that DAFUQ is helping the agents, because if they didn't run to attack, then very soon the Skibidi scientist squad would have teleported right behind them. It turns out that DAFUQ saved the agents and helped them capture the Skibidi base
Agree. So the agents, not the Skibidi toilets.
for a while.
Or
Also
is that
note
just
that at the end of
a clickbaiting
episode
title?
65, all the Skibidi started running or flying away, and the scientist teleported away. He's probably
Whoa,
the
boys!
only one with that ability. But we know that if TV men touch someone, they teleport the other person along with them. That's most likely what the scientist can do. Then we can definitely say that the actions in episode 66 are not a continuation of the actions of episode 65. Then the scientist teleported alone, and the other Skibidi just ran away. Here we see that they appeared at the same time.
Good point.
And in episode 65, it was daylight, and here it's night. So the toilets
pointed
needed
that out
time
many
to come
times.
together. And only then Skibidi scientist
I
would
don't
have
think it's the
teleported
same
them
day,
straight to
same
the
time.
base. But why would they run to the base and leave the wounded Titans behind? I think Skibidi scientist would want to take advantage when the Titans are
I don't think the picture's real. I could be wrong. I just don't think it's real.
wounded and try to destroy them. But I still think this photo is a complete fake. It was sent by DAFUQ to make the agents go on attack.
I agree.
First of all, Titan Speakerman looked almost unhurt in episode 65. Second, there is a G-Man in the photo, but we only see the scientist amongst the black smoke. For some reason, G-Man didn't fly to the base. I think the real G-Man and maybe his other clones
getting
and
upgrades?
were not in the scientist squad, so they are somewhere else. And only G-Man the imposter was with Skibidi scientist, and he was
Imposter!
destroyed by the Titans.
He's in a
We saw
spicy
that.
impasta.
Let me show you some more small details that I didn't realize right away. Notice the shot from the hypno gun? It fires a beam. But then we see two darts sticking out of the Skibidi toilet. Yes, those are the exact same darts as Camera Woman's ones, but she wasn't here. I think she flew in with the special agents on this cargo plane here. But I noticed that this weapon in Cameraman's hands also shoots darts. Notice they're also glowing. I thought it was a machine gun or something, so I didn't realize where the darts were coming from. By the way, this is the
Good
second
catch.
time we've seen the TV woman parasite only work on the Skibidi cyborgs. It can only connect to robotic parts, but not to the toilet. I don't think it will be able to control regular Skibidi toilets like that. Also, during the POV shot, you can see some writing on the poster, but you can't read it. So DAFUQ changed the short version, and now we can see the writing up close. Although before there was a black screen. It says, "Real threat."
Yep.
I have a few possibilities as to who this could be referring to.
I don't
First,
think it's this
we saw
episode. I think
DAFUQ
it's
place the
later
trap
on.
writing, and there was a trap for the Titans in the next episode.
Yep.
It could be the same here, and we will see a serious opponent in the new episode. Maybe it will be a Skibidi scientist, or maybe a real G-man who has been upgraded as hell.
Real G.
But think back to episode 52. We saw the writing, "The real enemy is," which hinted that we don't know who the enemy might be. But next to the writing, there was only a secret agent and Titan cameraman. It's unlikely that Titan would be an enemy to the Alliance, although if the photo is real and he was infected, it's possible. But what
That's
about the
true
secret
statement.
agent? It could be Male 07 or any other entity, but what if it's DAFUQ? On the same screen, we see DAFUQ's face at the end. What if this is a continuation of the message and he is the real threat? Also below the writing, there is some kind of
Secret
circle or
agent's
pointer,
the
I can't
real
figure it out.
threat.
But right under that message, a big TV man appears with a container. Yes, it all looks like he wants to help. But should we believe it? DAFUQ also seems to want to help the agents, but there's one detail that made me think differently. It's this Skibidi Strider guy. He was with the others in episode 65, but here he appears on base. That said, I don't think he could have gotten here any faster than the scientist who teleported the rest of the squad. It turns out that the scientist could have gotten back to the base earlier because this Strider from his squad was already here. He was just waiting for some reason. So the scientist could have attacked the agents from behind and destroyed them, but he didn't do it and waited. So DAFUQ had the agents attack the base so they'd be trapped in there. Now when they're inside, they're surrounded by a squad of scientists and there's nothing for them to do. But then TV men shows up just like by accident and rescue them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure DAFUQ did something to
Oh, so he's saying he thinks like DAFUQ set them up for a trap and they were supposed to be essentially all taken out, but because the TV people were there, it allowed them to escape and...
make the agents run to attack.
I got
See
you.
how weird their heads are shaking, like they're being controlled. Or like someone
that's
turned
anger.
on rage and berserk mode. That's the name of the first part of the shorts video, by the way.
Berserk mode,
I don't
baby.
understand why they dropped the weapon. It could have helped them capture the base. That makes them even more helpless at this point. I think DAFUQ planned that too, to lure them in. Also, this rocket launcher helicopter that was infected by TV Woman is also from the scientist squad, I think. But it too was here before the squad teleported out. And these helicopters must have known the scientist.
But again, we got to remember that we don't know the time frame. So I think we're kind of looking into stuff that we don't necessarily need to, because again, we don't know the time frame at all. So
was coming back. Otherwise, why would
I
they
don't
need
think
headphones?
it was a trap.
Okay, now I'll show you a few more details and we'll move on to the TV man base. This scene here is a reference to episode 24, but now the POV picks up the speaker man,
Yep.
like favoring him for his help in the past.
Like, I got you,
I also
bruh.
noticed that the video quality has increased. I think this is due to the HovieTube channel. DAFUQ thanks him for creating the additional particles. It's cool that he's always working on the quality of his episodes. Big Cameraman has a backpack with ammo for a rocket launcher. Meanwhile, I don't see anyone with a backpack among these guys. By the way, in the short version of the episode, we don't see the green glow and the secret writing on the tablet. Okay, now let's talk about TV men and their base. There are some details I didn't notice. For example, there's some circle thing above the scientist's head.
Like an
Maybe it's an
antenna.
antenna. Many of you wrote in the comments that you didn't understand why he's a simp. I'll try to explain it in more detail. He has not just a TV on his name tag, but a TV woman's head. Compare the regular TV man's head to hers. She's got an antenna and this panel on the side, and the others don't. I noticed this back in the
Someone put in the comments, the number on the badge is 67. The next episode is 67. I think that's what that is. So I think you guys sold me in the comments that Titan TV Man's coming back next episode.
analysis of episode 49, and then I thought she is the leader because she has the oldest TV. But it's important to notice that some of the TV guys' lines have changed. This guy used to say, "This remains confidential" in the regular version.
This remains
But now his phrase has changed. Maybe he also says this remains survives, I don't know. But I think the second word is changed too. Listen to it again. And there is a phrase that was not in the full version. Listen carefully. I think someone's saying enemies. Yeah,
I don't know.
I know you're
That's
gonna
tough.
say that I'm once again accusing TV men of betrayal, but try to think of it as a theory.
Stop it.
DAFUQ sends a fake message to the agents and gets them to drop their weapons and run into battle. A squad of scientists is waiting somewhere nearby to attack them from behind. The agents end up trapped, but then the TV men show up to rescue them. But if the TV men are traitors, the trap continues and all the main agents are trapped in a place they won't get out of. Also note that TV Man didn't just tell Plungerman to leave, he turned on his glow. As we remember, ordinary TV men have hypnosis abilities. I think he hypnotized Plungerman to fly away.
Like, get out of here, bro!
But he could also have teleported him back to base, couldn't he? Maybe the glitchy toilet is too strong and could mess up the trap or even destroy the TV man, who knows?
It's not
anyway,
a trap.
this is just a theory. It's possible that everything we hear in the short version isn't true. Remember how in the regular version the scientist hypnotized the POV? Maybe something changed then in his memory. Maybe now he thinks the TV men are suspicious and even remembers hearing the word enemies from one of them. Although it didn't really happen and the TV man brainwashed him for some reason. By the way, I didn't notice that there are 067 numbers on TV Woman's screen, just mirrored. That makes sense. TV men speak backwards, and apparently they read backwards too. It's cool that DAFUQ pays attention to even such small details, and it's probably the number of the next episode, and something must happen to TV Woman there.
See?
We might even find out something that will surprise all of us. The scientist in the short version has a smile on the screen. It gives us a little more confidence that
That
TV
wasn't
men are
there
still
on
friends.
the video,
Very
that was there on the
weird ones.
short.
What about Cinema Man's last line? Everyone's heard different words there, but I sped up that moment and now I can hear "World is mine." And yeah, it's totally crazy, but it seems like we're about to see something unpredictable. If suddenly the TV men become
know,
the
man.
enemy
That
and try to
kinda sounds
destroy
like
the
it.
main agents, the Alliance is doomed to defeat. But
I don't
wait,
think that's gonna
there's
happen.
still Simp, Plungerman, and the cyborg scientist. Maybe they can do something to save them. It'll be a sick if Simp eventually destroys TV Woman and shows everyone that self-esteem is more important
get
than
behind
anything
this
else.
theory, chat.
I look forward to seeing you on my Instagram and Discord. Watch also
it.
my other videos. There are a
know
lot
it.
of interesting things. Subscribe to the channel, put a like, and write your theories in the comments. And that was me, ISOTOILET. See ya.
Bye, ISOTOILET! Let me bring you in, chat. So, again, these are just theories, and we can all agree or disagree, and that's 100% fine. I'm not throwing any shade. I just don't agree with the theory, and that's okay, because again, it's a theory, and we won't know until more episodes come out. But yeah, I think the TVs are definitely on our side. I think we've seen them save us multiple times. I don't think that was a trap. I actually, if I'm being 100% honest, I don't agree with most of this theory, but that's okay. You know, ISOTOILET's last video I absolutely loved and found a lot of details that I missed, so nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I don't really agree with much of this. But again, though, we need more theories, because then that's how we cross out pass. Okay, I don't agree with this, so I'm gonna check this off the list. Next, you know, like, all theories are good. Good theories, bad theories, they're all good, because that's how we come out with the truth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I did, and make sure you show ISOTOILET some love by subscribing to their channel. If you enjoy my reaction, please help support the channel by smashing that subscribe and like button. It's absolutely free, and it greatly helps out the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day, and remember, it's eat, sleep, and make beats, and as usual, be kind of one another. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Got my love for the sauce cake. Peace out, champ.